What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Kaiza-Sama, and we are back with another Dokkan battle video. Now, today's video is going to be centering around some different type of content. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the demon side and the evil Saiyan side of the villains that come from originally Super Dragon Ball Heroes content. So, like and subscribe for me. I know I need to upload a few more videos this week. I'm trying to be more consistent with my Dokkan content. I do have 2 YouTube channels. So without further ado, let's just hop right into it. Now, talking about the demons mainly of this team setup, Demigra himself, he's not one of the best units on the team. He's more of one of those units that's kind of like a support unit here and there. After his Extreme Z Awaken, he still wasn't like one of the most reliable units to really add to your team. What he can do, though, is actually provide you a increase in defense, and then he can also help as far as bringing down the attack and defense of by 30% for all your enemies that you're going up against. You do have to have some crossover category allies on the team to get the additional attack of the 20% that he gives out. And then for all the extreme class allies on the team, he gets the defense plus 10%. So he is, like I said, just one of those kind of supportive units that you can throw on to your team. Even then, though, I would say the best way to use him is if he's rainbowed. Mine is not max link level 10, so that's one thing that's kind of slowing him down. Then I would say just in general, something that slows down this unit is the fact that they did not put big bad bosses on this guy's links. And why that is, I have no clue. But if he had big bad bosses, I know like the overall support and synergy with this guy would be a hell of a lot better. Now, as we take a look at Dark King Few, one of his main niches is going to be the whole STR key sphere thing. When you have 3 or more crossover category allies on the team, he does turn certain types of key spheres to STR key spheres. And then for all of those STR key spheres, he gets the additional attack of 100%. And then he also has high chance of evading enemies' attacks of 10% that can actually go up to 50%. And then for all your extreme class allies, they get the key +1 that can go up to 5. Then he gets the additional attack and defense of 4%, going up to 20% for all the STR and rainbow key spheres obtained. So one of the main things about Dark King Few and even Mechikabura is that they kind of rely on certain synergy as far as like how your orbs are dropping. Even then, though, Dark King Few, he gets the additional attack and defense of 150% at the very beginning. And then he also gets the additional 150% when performing a super attack. So between him and then, like I said, with Mechikabura, very key sphere, like heavy on their abilities. Mechikabura, he also has the attack and defense of 150%. But he only gets the plus 80% when performing a super attack. So there's, what is that? Like the 70% difference between him and Dark King Few. Then he also gets the attack and defense of 20% for all the key sphere obtained. I would say you get a higher, you get the higher 80% additional attack and defense for all your AGL key spheres obtained. And then you also get that for the STR and physical key spheres obtained. Now you get the additional defense or for 2 or more of the tech and int key spheres obtained. And then for the HP, he gets the recovery of 8% for all your rainbow key spheres obtained. So between him and Dark King Few, you really want to pay attention to how you have your key sphere set up. And then, like I said, with Demigra, he's going to revolve around giving you that good support. He doesn't have the big bad bosses, so you actually want to have him paired up with Demonic Power, Brainiacs, Fear and Faith, Godly Power. Any one of those links that you can get him linked well with is going to help him out. in the very end. So, with that being said, we're going to be taking a look at this team in a RedZone setup, and we're just going to see the synergy of these great units. Well, well, they are great units, but I can't wait to see Mechikabura with his EZA. And then I know it'll be some time until we actually see the EZAs come for the Crimson Mask Saiyan, Limit Breaker Broly, and Dark King Feud. But once they all have their EZAs, they'll definitely be a way better team. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. All right, as we hop into this RedZone stage, we are going up against Shenron, as you can see. Now, generally, most of the time, even with these different mixed up teams, I like to have either Limit Breaker Vegito or my Crimson Mask Saiyan in the first slot. On this rotation, we do have some good linkage with my demon units. Now, Mechikabura, Mechikabura, he's going to do some decent damage, anywhere between like 1.2, 1.5 mil to like anywhere to 3 mil. And then with his like additional super attack that he actually, well, not the additional super attack, but the additional attack that he gets during his super attack is not as high as it is for Dark King Feud. His is only 80%, so that's why we only see his attack average, mostly in the 1 mil range. Then sometimes you'll see it go up to 2 if you have even like a whole team that you're running demons on. Then you can have, better linkage just here and there with certain rotations. Now, we do have a friend, Limit Breaker Vegito. I threw him on basically just to show that you can still have plenty of good link units between the crossover units and whatnot. It will depend on slots, on like where you put them. On this rotation, we're kind of in like a shitty position because we couldn't move Vegito like that. So there will be certain moments, kind of rare moments like this, where you don't have a bunch to actually pick from. And then you also have some shitty placements with the orbs too, so that is not helping at all. Alright. So yeah. Alright, Dark King Feud. I know he's gonna deal a lot of attack. Yeah, so he gets at least 2 to 3 mil with that starting super attack, and then if he's able to get a additional, then I usually see him deal out to like 4.5 or 5 mil. Mainly because, like I was just saying, and comparing him to Mechikabura, when he actually deals out that super attack, he gets the additional 150%. It's not just 80% like it is with Mechikabura. So for this one, now Rose and Lemon Breaker Broly, I kind of bounce them around in like 1 and 2 slot a little bit, just depending on how the orbs are looking, because in that case it really won't matter if you have them in the 1 or 2 slot as long as they're next to each other. That's why I left Mechikabura in the 3 slot, because he was kind of like a what do you call it, like a expendable unit that you could kind of float off in a 3rd slot for a little bit, because like you just saw, we were able to deal some good damage with my Crimson Mask Saiyan. Now we got that 1.3 damage. Now it would help so much if he would have had a additional super right there. Excuse me. If we were able to get that additional super right there, then that would have made all the difference, and we could have been finished with this round. So when his time for his EZA comes, I hope they fix that. I hope they add to his passive that he gets a additional super. He can increase defense a little bit more. He already gets the additional defense of 8% when you have the tech and in orbs that he takes in. But like I was just saying, you know, if he had a additional super, we basically could have been done with this. Um, so with that being said, it was kind of just like, you know, a position like this, it really doesn't matter who I put on the front or the back end. So it is what it is. Now, this is my Crimson Man saying he just transformed and we are at full power. Now, one thing I like about the Crimson Man saying is that he is very flexible with certain bosses like this. For a perfect example, we have this STR boss, Shinron. Now, Shinron, he does have, you know, some, you know, sticky abilities like you just saw, and like the round before last, we couldn't move. Um, but with the Crimson Man saying, he guards against all attacks once he finally transforms. So that's like a big plus for him. Then, like I said, Limit Breaker Broly is going to be the best option in the second slot. If you can get at least 1 or 2 orbs to get off for Broly, you know, we can get some decent supers in there. But let's see. So we're starting off with 14 mil. Yeah, okay. Then he has an additional super. 2 mil. So, yeah, the full power Mass Saiyan, his damage kind of ranges anywhere between 2 mil to like 5 mil, depending on like what the boss is looking like. If we were up against a int boss right now, we definitely would have dealt a lot more damage, but it is what it is. Then this Tech Broly, he's rainbowed and max link level 10. He's got the equips on him. So like any stage that I bring him in, he's going to be very helpful for me. As you can see though, he can put us in a certain position where it's like, damn, you know, you fucking it up, Broly. Now, right here, you can see we have all 3 of our demons in the same rotation. So we can look at the links. They're decent. Mechikabura, I was really contemplating on this rotation because I knew I couldn't have orbs match up for like every single unit right here. I went ahead and used the Sensu because I didn't know what the situation was going to start to look like after we get the attacks going. So, Mechikabura, he's starting off at 4.7. So he can get off at least 2.5 this time. Because for one, he's type advantage. Then we got a few, that 5 mil that I was talking about. Let's go. Then Demigra, he's starting off with 7 mil. And let's see how much damage he can actually do. 1.1. Okay. Oh, I forgot. Your boy put a little bit of dodge on him. Yes, sir. So that's the thing too. Probably between Demigra and Dark King Few, I have them built up with some good dodge equips, because that's just one thing that you want to keep in mind with these heroes collab characters. They are good, but they don't come out usually as good as like the Dokkan Fest, the LR characters and whatnot. So when you are building up these heroes content characters, you really have to make sure you know what you're doing, dude. Because, like, for a perfect example, these 2 characters right here, Rose and Limit Breaker Vegito, these 2 characters were probably the best characters that has released from the Heroes collab in Dokkan history. I'm not exaggerating when I say that. I absolutely mean that with every cell in my body, dude. Limit Breaker Vegito, this man, he's not even my character. My character, my specific unit that's on my Super Saiyan 4 teams, he's actually Link level 10, Rainbow, all that, equips, everything. And Limit Breaker Vegito, he really just works like an LR character. And when Everybody thought that he was finally going to drop. We all thought this man was going to come out as an LR character. Dokkan was going to shake it up. They were going to give us our first LR Super Dragon Ball Heroes character. But nah, they kept that man a UR. But like I just said, they have him working like an LR character. So that's why I do like to mix him up on my Heroes teams, even though like in today's showcase it's mostly like extreme class. It's still fun just to throw Vegito in there sometimes, because as you just saw on the last round, he really helped us out a lot right there. I have no doubt that if we had a different demon right there, even though that's like the aim of the showcase, that demon probably would have got us killed, bro. Or this rotation would have been on the last round still. You know what I mean? So that's just something that I like to keep in mind, and kind of like to, like, you know, switch it up a little bit. In this Dokkan mode, I know I didn't get all 6 of these. I know I didn't. We got 4 of them, so there's like certain days, man, when like I can really get all the dots connected, and then it's days like this where I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna try, but I ain't even gonna try like that, you know. Mechikabura, he was able to deal some decent damage. Few, he's probably gonna do a little bit more though. Yeah, 2.4. Broly does a good, you know, decent amount of damage. He's type disadvantage though, so him getting hit right there was not the move. But either Vegito or Rose had our HP go back up just now, so of course we put Rose in the first slot. Was there better linkage right here? Yeah, there was. This is the situation that I'm talking about though. It's like, it's kind of hard when you're trying to choose on what you're trying to do. Good slicer. So we got that 5.7 mil in right there. Rose. Should I put in? Okay, I think when I put Rose in that second slot, yeah, I think we had better linkage right there because of Demigra in the very end. So let me see. I know Vegito's gonna do at least 2 mil. And then this is another thing about Vegito, is that when you throw him into your rotations, he actually helps a lot because he gets you some additional supers in there. So those additional supers do help quite a bit. And we got Rose taking it off for the win. So that was it for the Demons and the Evil Saiyans showcase. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think about these characters and when they finally get their EZAs, what they are going to be like. But with that being said, I will catch you guys in the next Dokkan Battle video. Y'all be safe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.